Rumpole.
The Splendours and Miseries of an Old Bailey hack.
Some cases of Horace Rumpole, barrister at law, as told to and written down by John Mortimer, with Maurice Denham as Rumpole and Margot Boyd as Hilda. Rumpole and the Confession of Guilt.
I, Horace Rumpole, barrister at law, 68 next birthday, Old Bailey hack, husband to Mrs. Hilda Rumpole, known to me only as she who must be obeyed, and father to Nicholas Rumpole, lecturer in social studies at the University of Baltimore. I've always been extremely proud of Nick. I, who have a mind full of old murders, legal anecdotes, and memorable fragments of the Oxford Book of English Verse, Sir Arthur Quillicucci's edition, together with a dependable knowledge of bloodstains, blood groups, fingerprints, and forgery by typewriter, I, who am now the oldest member of my chambers, take up my pen at this advanced age. During a lull in business, there's not much crime about. All the best villains seem to be off on holiday in the Costa Brava. In order to write my reconstructions of some of my recent triumphs, including a number of recent disasters, in the courts of law, hoping thereby to turn a bob or two which won't be immediately grabbed by the taxman, or my clerk Henry, or she who must be obeyed, and perhaps give some sort of entertainment to those who, like myself, have found in British justice a lifelong subject of harmless fun.
Oh, Rumpole, I wish you'd stop doing your legal work at breakfast. You're getting butter all over that brief.
Oh, thank you, my precious. You must picture me a good few years ago now with she who must be obeyed in our matrimonial home at Flat 13, Froxbury Mansions, Gloucester Road. A mansion flat is a misleading description of that cavernous and underheated area which Hilda devotes so much of her energy to keeping shipshape, not to say Bristol fashion. We were having breakfast, and between bites of toast I was reading my brief for the day. The case of a young Jamaican boy improbably named Oswald Gladstone. Sadly, I quoted Wordsworth, as I often do at breakfast. There was a boy, you knew him well, ye cliffs and islands of Winanda. Many a time, that evening when the earliest stars began, would he stand alone. More toast, please, Hilda.
Oh, really?
Beneath the trees or by the glimmering lake.
Rumpole, about your son.
My client today is a boy, engaged on rather less innocent pursuits. A brilliant client. I mean, he only takes an antique dagger and stabs a young man at a bascule outside Lord's cricket ground at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, I mean, if you have to do that sort of thing, at least do it during the hours of darkness, and if possible, not at Lord's.
Rumpole, I am trying to have a serious conversation.
Well, I think the fellow who got stabbed took it seriously. He was a total stranger, of course. Just someone my juvenile client felt like stabbing. Absolutely brilliant.
When are you going to say goodbye to your son, Nick, before he goes away to the other side of the world?
Look, I'm meeting Nick at 12 in the Army and Navy stores. I'll buy him a topcoat for America. And then we'll have a good lunch. Steak and kidney pudding, I imagine, something of that nature. And then I've got to get back for a 4:30 conference. So you give him tea and then he's off to the airport.
12 o'clock? How can you meet Nick at 12 o'clock? You'll be in the Old Bailey.
No, my case will be over in half an hour, just a shorty. The old darling will have to plead guilty. He signed a full confession of guilt. To Detective Inspector Arthur, most reliable officer, grows prize chrysanthemums.
I don't know why you have to go down to the Old Bailey at all on Nick's last day.
Well, they say crime doesn't pay, but it's a living, you know. I mean, that nice breakfast egg of yours, probably a tiny part of the proceeds of an unlawful carnal knowledge.
You're an Old Bailey hack, that's what you are.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?